So when would you like for a woman to bring it up? If you know, because we know. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Women know probably before men know. And I'm saying this because we have...
Oh, no, that's a fact.
We have a sixth sense. We have that sense.
Right.
We want you to bring it up before you go do something stupid. It's when we want you to... We want to talk about it before you make a mistake and you do something you're going to regret later on.
Okay.
So... most women, they'll bring it up. We're watching television, you know, and maybe football's on, but whatever. We got to talk about it.
Right.
So then we say, hey, you know what, baby? We just need to talk about this. What's going on?
No, this
we're
ain't
gonna lay it out.
The game on. Look,
well, we're gonna lay it out. But with that, but if that's what's gonna take to get your attention, we're gonna lay it out right there. And we're not gonna say we don't have sex anymore. We're gonna say what's wrong.
What's wrong?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna say what's wrong, and you're gonna have to tell us this is your chance to let it out. Well, because what men will do is they will do what they want to do, and then be like, well, I wish you would have talked about this before now.
Yeah, now
and then what?
I smashed 2 and 3 and 4, and now they came back like, oh, well, I love you though, but you ain't say nothing,
But like you said, you know what? I think the sex dwindles because in relationships we tend to get comfortable. Mm-hmm. We get comfortable with the mate, like you said, the romance leaves. So now the sex is gonna naturally die.
Right.
We're used to might be in a nice setting in the bedroom play fighting, and the next thing you know you're getting it on. Mm-hmm. You know, you might be rubbing your back. Now we just happen to have sex.
Yeah.
Now after 2 or 3 years of being with each other, you come home and it's like, what's up? You want a lunch?
And it's not going down. That's how you get punched in the face.
It's like
that right there. I'm sorry.
Like, you want to give me some? No, that guy's like that.
No, I'm offended at that point. Right. We don't want you to do it like that.
Y'all want to be chased.
And vice versa.
Y'all like that chase.
And vice versa. Women do it too. You know what y'all do. When y'all want to have sex, you lay next to us in the bed and you go,
rub the booty on my thigh.
Right, like, no, what happened to you licking on my leg?
No comment.
Yeah. All right, you can't rub from that.
You know.
Okay. Some women are direct. I mean, and I will just say that if that's how we were in the beginning of a relationship and we're not that way anymore, then you do have some kind of responsibility as a man to step up and say, well,
as well as you as a woman.
No doubt.
That's
no
true.
doubt.
That's true.
It's a two-way street. See, that's why it's like you were saying earlier that, basically the men and women both have to work hard to keep the interest of the other partner. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't you saying like, okay,
right? Which brings us to the last point. How do you fix it?
Right.
How do you get it back?
How do you get it back? How do you find the sex again?
First of all, y'all can't be afraid to talk about it. That's one thing. Okay. Like I said, men, we probably gonna feel like when we bring it up, women gonna think that we one-track minded. That's all we care about. But ultimately, we trying to get past that. You got to take the emotion out of it because that's not how we viewing it. Because one, it's a touchy issue already.
It is a touchy issue.
So we already in the danger zone by even approaching you about it. Now you mentioned earlier saying how a woman would approach a man on the best time to do that. For men, it's like this is something that we really can't ever talk about without being perceived negatively.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something.
Especially when it slow down. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Women are strong communicators. We will tell you what we want. Maybe we don't always come across the right way. Maybe we're a little bit emotional sometimes, but we will bring it up. We will give you the opportunity.
Women are strong communicators when they've had enough.
Okay.
You're fed up, but you will not. Why? Because you care about your man's feelings. You don't want to be like, well, this is why, because you don't want to rub them the wrong way.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Women think about that. Men don't think about their feelings when they come to say. We be like, man, you tripping.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, okay.
And then that's when y'all get offended.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times women don't get to
no,
your
you get
point, offended. If you come at us the wrong way, yes, we will get offended, but we have a right to. You have to look at it from a woman's perspective. We are sharing. A woman, when she does that act, is sharing herself. Especially once you get to the point that you're married. Especially when you get to that point. But if you're in a relationship and you're working toward a marriage, then okay, we can. That's a whole other topic about doing it before and after.
Right.
But that's a connection that you guys are sharing. So, and that's a very important thing. Again, it's a mental thing too.
Right.
And we are once you do that act with someone, you're attached. You are.
Yeah. Most definitely. Right. I said that on one of the previous shows.
Yeah.
Exactly. And to your comments, like we were talking about earlier, Clarence, I feel like it's a responsibility as a man and a woman in any relationship to keep it fresh, to keep one's interest in every way and do the things that you did in the beginning to have the maximum output of sex that you would like.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know,
women, we spice it up. You know, we call, we ask how you feel.
Right.
We give you the back massage, and other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
if you get lucky,
and just keep showing. I think what women want, especially, is to just be appreciated.
No doubt.
There's a lot of. I will say, especially, hey, we're in Tampa. Sometimes I will say out here as a woman, as a single woman, you know, what some experience I've had being in a long-term relationship is once our goals are not aligned, everything starts to fall apart. Mm-hmm. So maybe the conversation isn't about sex. Maybe the actual conversation is about your goals. Where are they? Because that will lose some women. Like if we're supposed to be doing certain things together and we're not on that path, or you tell me, okay, well, I want to be at this point in my life when I'm a certain age, or these are some things that I want to do. Mm-hmm. And you're not doing those things that you committed to yourself to doing. How can I expect you to commit to me? And I become disappointed as a woman because I know that women are long-term thinkers, and that's something we need to.
The sex,
right. So, but you can't just shut it down on us, though. No. You got to express that to us. Like Marlon said, when y'all get fed up, that's when all that come out.
Right.
Because, like, I know women, y'all internalize a lot of stuff. Y'all put up with a lot, and then it come out like, this is what it is.
That is a generalization about women that is not true. Women give signs all the time. It may come off as complaints,
that's your problem. We're getting off topic about this. Y'all want men to read between the lines, and we won't even read the fine lines right in front of us. No, why would you want me to read between the lines when I won't even read the lines that's right here?
But when you're connected with somebody mentally,
right?
Don't make me read between the lines. Tell it to me.
When you are connected, you will get that.
So back to the question: How do you fix it? How do you get the sex back? How do you get that intimacy back? Excuse me.
You ask each other what, like, when you think about, don't even ask sometimes, just think about what was it that attracted you to that person in the first place. Then you try and get those things back. Or I say to my partner, my partner came to me and said, Joy, we're not doing it enough. Well, what do you think I'm missing? I'm going to tell you something really just real personal. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I'm going to share this story. I remember I had someone that I really, really cared about. And I remember asking him, like almost like with tears in my eyes, like, what is it that I need to fix so that we can be together? Because I really want this to work. Mm-hmm. And this person was like, well, I'm just not happy. Or so it's like, sometimes you won't be able to fix it. That's just real talk. Right. But our goals really aren't aligned to that person, you're just not on the same page anymore. But if you really are truly meant to be with someone, then you will be able to find very quickly what it was. Because sometimes people have slumps. People have slow spells. Mm-hmm. You get a dry spell. These things happen. Yeah. But it's not the end.
You're trying to avoid that in long-term relationships.
You're trying to avoid it.
As a man, I'm not trying to be too one-sided.
But you look at those things that brought you together in the first place, and you find ways to bring those things back.
Well, I mean, simple as put, I think we just have to find a way to stay fresh. Like I said earlier. Keep the interests of your partner, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, and remember what you did in the beginning. Play fight, conversate. Mm-hmm. Don't just ask for the cookie. Like, you gonna get
don't ever ask. You will never get it. No, just don't even bother. Don't do it.
Do things to lead up to having sex. You have to set the cookie up throughout the day. Right. You got to set it up. Call for no reason, text.
Exactly, yeah. Like I say, chase, you like to chase still. You still got to do that.
And men like to chase just as much as we like to be pursued.
Right. I'm like paying off.
I don't want my prey dead. I want to catch it and hug it and feel the life getting sucked out of it. That's the whole thrill. That's what get the blood flowing for that thing. Right? I know someone out there telling me.
All right. And then at the same time, like I said, you got to make sure. You have to make sure that the satisfaction of your partner is a priority too.
Very good point.
Throughout life and situations that happen, like I said, whether it's financial,
kids, work,
school, everything, still make sure that you're making time.
Pleasuring your partner.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
If at least you have that in mind, we're not so hard on you as men. Because if you still think about, well, baby, I couldn't do nothing tonight, I'm super, super tired, but maybe we'll get together tomorrow night. I'm still gonna take care of you. If we hear that, then okay, cool, let me roll over. All right, well, I'm going to be... Right. But still, you got to make sure that you at least give us that. You can't just be like,
And fellas, we gotta be okay with
now
hearing
we
no.
feel like, well, dang, you know.
You gotta be okay with
And
hearing
fellas
no.
gotta be okay with hearing no, not tonight.
Exactly.
A lot of fellas get mad when
Women say there's no easy way for a man to take the no to have a second.
Instead of getting upset with the no, take the no and make it a positive.
Right, exactly.
If your lady says no, say, okay, it's no problem. Just lay here with me, babe.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Now, if you roll over, get a cold shoulder, all right, man.
If she then you ain't getting nothing for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
But if she say no,
For
say,
sure.
that's all right, babe. Just lay here on my chair.
Exactly. Like, he cares about me, you know.
Cause she gonna give you something tomorrow.
Exactly.
She might even give you something later that night if you wake up.
See,
She get that power nap in and wake up like, he
Exactly.
tripped. Hold on, get you a little bit.
Right.
You know?
All right.
So, ladies, and they say that we don't communicate, so the best thing we can do is just keep speaking up. Always, never be afraid to voice your opinion. These guys are saying we're not complaining. We're not complaining, we're communicating. So, their ears are open.
All right. So, like, comment, share, man. That's Male Translations. Your host, Clarence Brown.
I'm Marlon Maxwell.
And I'm Joi Banks. That's
appreciate
joy.com. Check me out. THATSJOI. Twitter, Instagram. Get at me. It was
Appreciate
great,
you
guys.
stopping by. Appreciate it. Thanks for the love. We out of here. Like, comment, share. Thanks a lot. We'll see you again. Peace.